And I couldn't figure out how to introduce him. I said, hey, Jim, just tell him what you told your son when he went to college. That sounds simple enough. I love my son. We are brothers. So when I would just tell you the same thing I told Jay, right? So this is what I said. Son, your brain is not in charge. I know you think it is, but it's not. Your ass is in charge. You get that? And he kind of looked puzzled. I said, well, let me explain to you how it works. Have I ever said your ass is going to get in trouble? Y'all ever heard that? Yeah. Daddy ever said, son, your ass is going to get in trouble. Now, there's only one problem with that. When your ass gets in trouble, your brain's with it also, right? Your ass carries your brain, so your whole body's in trouble, right? And then, have you ever heard the term, you're a crazy ass? Y'all ever heard that? Well, let me tell you what this crazy ass did. In the old days, we used to take our dates home because they had to spend the night in the dorm so they could stay home. That being at 11:30 on a weeknight and 12:30 on Saturday. So I'd take my date home and I'd come back, and in the old house there was a basement. The third old house back. There was a basement. And I went in the basement. There were some brothers around the jukebox, and they were chug-lugging beer, drinking beer. But guess what? This old crazy ass didn't have a beer. I'd already drank all of it. Guess what I had, though? In my room. So my crazy ass goes get a quart of Bacardi rum. And they chug-a-lugging beer, and my crazy ass is chug-a-lugging rum. They found me on the roof the next morning. That was Saturday night. Sunday night, they rolled me into the firm. Wednesday, we got out. And we didn't know what alcohol poisoning was, so we didn't talk about it much back then. Y'all know what alcohol poisoning is? But you can kill your crazy ass, can't you? And that's what I like to do. I still remember walking from the hospital, University Hospital, back to Boston campus. It was the weirdest thing. It was as if I had survived, man. That's what my crazy ass did to me. Now here's another one. You are a bunch of crazy asses. Have you ever heard that one? And what happens is statistically true that when you get crazy asses together, in a bunch of crazy asses, they think of stuff more than a single crazy ass can think of. They can get in more trouble than just one crazy ass. I'm sitting in the fraternity house about 12:30 one Saturday night, and in comes David Krause. He's got his arm in a sling. He's all bandaged up, face looks kind of bad. And I said, David, what the heck happened, man? He didn't say nothing. He was pants. He just went up the steps. The next fellow in the door was Walter Greaves, who's a lawyer in Utah, one of my best buddies. Wrote my first will for nothing. And I said, Walter, what happened? And he said, you don't believe what this crazy is. He said, we were driving down a dirt road with no lights on. And David was up on the roof making like an airplane. And I was on the hood making like a hood opener. When we hit the ditch, David was swung into a tree, and I was swung into a barbed wire fence. You got to be careful around crazy ass. Thank you. You're smart. You're smart. Now, there really are some smart asses. Now, this has been my downfall. Because smart asses really exist. They're going to learn the much, they're going to learn the most what they can learn the most about. They're going to know the most of anybody. And that's kind of what I've been on. Kind of been a smart ass. Well, you can be a smart ass without letting everybody know it, right? Well, I have a tendency to let everybody learn this. You know, the next one, you're a dumbass. You ever heard of that? Because most people are dumbasses. And they don't like smartasses telling them what to do they? Yeah. Now, what's the dumbass? See, I told my son, I said, son, you got to realize this. Your ass does not want to be educated. It won't let you sit on it long enough to get an education. So you have to know that. You have to overcome that dumbass to get an education. Because your dumbass is always going to want to go, hey, listen, the guys are going down the street, somebody's doing this tonight. Hey, why don't we sit here and study? Does that make any sense? So you got to learn how to control your dumbass. And then there's a regular ass. A regular ass is all these combined. I'm kind of kidding, you know what I mean? For 40 years I've been trying to control my dumbass, smart ass, crazy ass, right? And this course tonight is on leadership. And somebody said, Jim, it's a little bit over their head. Well, hell, college is over your head. You don't know nothing about accounting, finance, engineering, do you? But you're going to go to a class. It's over your head, isn't it? Some of this may be over your head, too. That's all right. Stretch it, man. I just loaded up an app. Y'all know what an app is. You ever heard of McKinsey & Company? McKinsey & Company is one of the foremost business consulting firms in the world. They have offices all over the world. It's called McKinsey Insight. I want you to go, you write that down, McKinsey Insight. I sent it to the executive. I want you to go look at it. I want you to read an article. I'm going to read an article off of it. And it's about why leadership development programs. And listen to this. I'm going to let you get through right. McKinsey Insight. McKinsey, INSIGHT, I guess, something like that, okay? This article came on that. And it just happened for 2 days. But when you go out there, this is up front. For years, organizations have lavished time and money on improving the capability of management and on nurturing new leaders. The U.S. alone companies alone spend $14 billion annually on leadership development. Colleges and universities offer hundreds of degrees courses on leadership, and the cost customized leadership development offer customized are $150,000 per person. This is the thing of the future, your future. So what I want us to do, I want us to look at this. This is about you. A lot of it's about me. Because I know personally what leadership has been for me for 40 years, okay? You won't hear from a professor, they got a job out there, they're a professor. I had a job, a manager. I had to lead people. So the title is, be a leader. This is your topic. I want you to bring it each time you go, okay? Now, it's 5 conversations on personal leadership. What do you think that HTCYA means down there? You got a hint? How to how do what? We just got to talk about it. HTCYA? How to control your impact. That's it. That's the subtitle. I don't know where this is going. You know what that makes me like. How to control your ass. All right, guys. The first one is going to flip the page. We're going to talk about trust. We're going to talk about the home of leadership. We're going to talk about time. And we're going to talk about that little book you got. The little book you got, bring it on the 4th conversation. This is my little book. You found your book in a chair tonight, didn't you? I found my book in a chair too. This book didn't cost me anything. I was a manager for a remote downtown restaurant, and this guy came and spoke to us. And I went in there to make sure we cleaned up, and I found this book. This book did not cost me anything. Look how many times I've read this book. It's so simple, so straightforward. And I'm not even going to ask you to read the whole book. In the back, there's some reading things. But my son read this book too. My son flunked out of And he came home and sat down and we discussed that book. Went to trade school. He was on the dean's list. I said, Dad, you're going back to college. He said, Dad, I'll never make it. My grades are so low. I said, oh, yeah, you're going to make it. So I went back to UAB, graduated with B average in political science and business. He went to Troy State on his own, and he graduated summa cum laude in computer science. Would you say my son's a leader? Part of it's that book. It's very simple, very straightforward. I've used it all my life. And the last one is on wisdom. So, the first and most important foundation of your personal leadership is what? Flip the page. What does it say? There you go. Trust. Man, it is so valuable to a leader. Now, I want you to see that little red guy here in blue guest. I used to think leadership was kind of a complicated thing. You have to lead people to be a leader. I mean, that's what you're told, you know, if you're a manager, you let people, right? And he was a leader. So I'm sitting there in Switzerland waiting for my wife to get out of the shower one morning. And the only channel on TV was, English channel was, I think, CNN. Lou Gester was retired as the CEO of IBM. Y'all know who IBM is? What IBM? International Business Machine. And he had turned that company around. He had made it a service company instead of a computer company. Now they still sold computers, I don't think they sell them. But this guy asked Lou, he said, Lou, can you tell us what kind of leadership it took to turn your company around? Now, how many employees IBM has? Anybody guess? Huh? 400,000 then. About 400,000 worldwide. And he said, I did not turn the company around. That every employee in my company is a leader. Every employee is a leader. I never heard that before, man. So that means every one of you got to be a leader in his company. So what the hell does that mean? I got turning it over in my brain, and I thought, somebody read that down in my definition of a leader. What does it say? A leader is
an ordinary person leading ordinary life in an extraordinary way.
There you go. We all get up in the morning, do the 3 S's, right? 3 S's. Get on that happy truck, going to campus, doing that thing. Ordinary students, right? Ordinary students. Living an ordinary life. Ordinary human being. Got 2 years, 2 lives, no. We're just ordinary. But the leader is extraordinary. The leader is the one who gets a 4.0, right? Because you're taking care of your ass, right? And when you get out of here 4 years from now, and you say, I want a job, and you say, I took a leadership development course, I'm a leader club, and I know what that means. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's what relates to you personally. This is your future that you're talking about. You got to lead your family. Sometimes your wife will lead you. Mine doesn't lead you. But, so the other question is, are leaders born? And right before I left the power company, they put me in chairmanship of leadership training for our company. A committee on our department for the other 4 other offices other than mine. Because I've been doing it for several years, and the people dispatched to me, every one of them were a leader, and they could make good decisions. And the rest of them, so they wanted to spread that around. So I said, well, our leaders born. And I got to think about it, and I remember me and my brother Russell were little fellas. And we went to Columbia, Alabama. My grandma and grandpa lived behind an ice house. Of course, we don't have that anymore. And out behind that ice house was a pond. And it was full of tadpoles. Y'all know what a tadpole is, right? So we went out there. Those tadpoles look happy, man. They were smiling and flipping around and it had floodlights, and they were kind of sunk to the bottom. They wasn't swimming around. They had a serious look on their face. They were going to be a frog. And sure enough, they were a frog. The reason they had a serious look on their faces because they knew when they hopped out of that pod. My brother and I waited on fruit jars. And they were going to go through my fruit jar. Because we was going to catch them, right? Guess what, guys? They had no choice. They were going to be tadpoles. You got to make a choice to be different. You got to make a choice to be a leader. You got to say, I ain't going to be no tadpole. So I'm sitting there explaining this to the group that we had, the committee. And there's this guy from Mobile in charge, an engineer. And he looked at me and he said, you call me a tadpole? Didn't you just say, you're not a tadpole? I have to realize, though, he is an engineer. He didn't get it. He just didn't get it. So, how can you develop leadership? You got to make a choice. You're not going to be a leader like a frog is a frog. Tadpole's going to become a frog. You're going to become a leader because you make a choice. So these conversations are going to kind of give you some ideas of the choices you got. Okay? Now, we talked about where leaders begin. Leaders begin with trust. They know trust, down at the bottom, is the first and foremost attribute of a leader. Right? So what the heck does that mean? Well, let's say it again. First of all, do you trust me? Why would I went to an office in Dorton. I was 40 years old then, 43. And I always got it. This is the second office I managed. Third office I've been up. Junior accountant, assistant district accounting manager, district accounting manager, business office manager in West Blockton, and this is my business office in Jordan. It was the largest in our division, business office, and it was worse. So, we're supposed to go to work at 8 o'clock. The doors open at 8:15. The first day I get there, I go in early, like I always do, 6:30. I look at all the work. I see what the linemen got to do. I see what the accounting department does. I kind of follow their work. I put it on their desk. Never met these people. So I'm sitting there, 8 o'clock. No human beings. Just old frog sitting there, right? With his head looks in his face. People Eight 8:05, no human beings. 8:10, no human beings. I said, oh, shit. So this old frog has to hop up, go back to the back door. So they come in. Miss Brenda comes in, they say, hey, Brenda, hey, I'm Jim Brenda. I'm the manager. She said, well, I'm Brenda's good. I said, good to meet you, Brenda. Hey, I'm John Griffin, you manager. I'm Sue Ann Law. How you do, Sue? Come on in, sir. And the last thing come in is Carl Harper. How you do, Carl? Come on in. Well, they go up front and they open up the cash registers, and I just kind of listen. And when all the, you got all the old folks like me come in and pay the bill every morning, and it's kind of dead. So when all the bills were paid, this old frog gets up. He goes out there. He said, look on his face. He said, T. John, folks, we start at 8 o'clock. That means I expect you here at 8 o'clock. And then I just hop back to my office. That was a rude awakening for those tadpoles, man. You know what I mean? So they didn't know how to take it. That was just the first of their trip to excellence, to being the best they could be. Not the best they could be. And you don't have to be the best. You just have to be the best they can be. You can be. See if I get this right. Brian Brown said he was a 90% talented football player giving 85% than a 100% talented football player giving 80% because his 90% football player was beating the guy with 100% of them. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be the best you can be. And chances are you beat everybody else. That's what I found to be true. So they didn't have that concept. You see this list right here? This is my commitment to you. I never, 3 years later, Miss Carter comes in and she said, Jim, we did not know how to take you. This is 3 years after that little instance and several others. So we called the office, West Blockton, that you moved from. And they said, yeah, I know y'all will understand, but you will, and you're gonna like it. That's what they said. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm not fair here. I hop in here like a big toad, start shooting orders, and I never committed them to anything to them, did I? So I went home and I thought about it. And I said, what do I stand for? What can I commit to those employees? Me commit to them. And this is it, guys. And I'm committing this to you. I hope we spend 4 years together. Okay, it's only 5. But I'm committing this to you. And it says here, creating goodwill is the most important function of any organization. For this organization to create goodwill, you got to create goodwill. You got to maintain our reputation, basically, like the foremost college fraternity in the world. This chapter, oh, we had a backslide, but we're the best, guys. We're sitting in the 4th house in 50 years. This chapter built it. This is not an average chapter in an average fraternity, okay? And it's because people like you saw another night, number 3, would create goodwill for us. And that's what we got to do. The other thing is, I believe in candor, honesty. I believe in feedback. What's that blue say right there? What's it say? That blue. What's it say? Everyone is elite. I wrote that before I heard old Lou say that. I just didn't know what the hell I was writing. I thought about it. Teamwork is a growth process. It can't be mandated. When you get through your apprenticeship, what are you going to be? A team of guys, right? That's what you did the test for. That's what you're going to go. Each one of you are going to experience the same things together, and you're going to build friendships that will last you for a lifetime. I'm standing here because my little brother, Joe McCrager, I still remember him walking up the wall. When I moved back to this town in 99, I said, Tim, I need your help. And I said, Joe, I'll do what I can. I'm 98. I was building my house. Joe had cancer and was dying. He had been my insurance guy all my life. He had been my best friend all my life. Probably one of my only friends, if you want to know about it. And the last time I saw Joe, I hugged him, and he was like hugging nothing, you know what I mean? So I said, sure, Joe, I'll do whatever I can. And so I said, let me get through building my house. And then he had a relapse. And him and I were going to Rome, and I called Deborah, and I said, Deborah, I want to see Joe before I go, but we're going to be over there for 2 weeks. I said, don't worry about it, Jim. I said, I got a cold, so I know I can't come see him. Just tell him I'm thinking about it. And I know where I was when he died. I was at the plaza, sitting in front of the Pantheon in Rome, having lunch on March the 20th of 1999 when my best buddy died. That's what you're going to experience for the rest of your life. Those kind of friends in this fraternity. That's something, guys. Something to me. I think it'll be something to you, too. But it's not a process. It can't be mandated. It's a growth. Change is the way of life. It's not optional. And have joy in whatever you do. Okay, what's trust? We'll talk about trust. Trust leads to faith. Trust from others gives you faith in yourself. Right? trust the Lord. Here's what happened to me. This is what I know. I was working my way through school because I'm a poor boy. Okay? And being a poor boy, if I implemented this chapter, it's important to you because we didn't even go up a room rich. We got the least fees of most chapters on this campus. The lowest fees. And our fees for the meal and the room are cheaper. But anyway, so I had to work my way through school. And I was a night auditor at the Holiday Inn, and I left school, dropped out of school, went to Birmingham, was a night auditor there at the Holiday Inn East, and I came back, decided to go back to school, came back to Ramadi Inn South, a night auditor down there. And when I went there, this is how your dumbass can get you in trouble. To listen to him. I went there, man, I knew I was going to balance to the penny every night. That was my ethics. I told him, balance to the penny every night. I made my 8s a certain way. I made my 4s a certain way. I made my 5s, just like you did when you were first and second grade. You know how you learn to do your letters? My letters were perfect. And I went to this place that didn't give a rat's ass. Did not care. They had a little out of balance figure. I'd never seen that in my life. And they said, oh, don't worry about it. Out of balance hell. Nobody cares. So guess what happened on gym balls? I got where I didn't care. I got where I didn't finish my work each night. I'd come back in at 2 o'clock and finish it. And hey, that job was important to me. That's why I could stay in this fraternity. And then I got word they were going to fire me. I said, oh, hell. So I went to Durrell Dallas, who was the manager. I said, Durrell, understand you're not happy with what I'm doing. I said, I can do better. I know better. I need this job. Just trust me, I'll be better. When I graduated, guys, Durrell came to me, and he said, Jim, we want you to go into motel manager, and we're going to start you in the restaurant. I never had to apply for a job. Because what I did was this, I reestablished their trust in me. I had failed, but I came back and said, and they had faith in me, and they let me manage that restaurant. I walked in Durrell, I didn't know this, 2 weeks after I was manager, the owners were back there. He left, he went to the Timmy Plaza in Wilmington, North Carolina, to manage it. It's a kind of a resort hotel. And they were in the back, and I came walking in the door. And I just graduated the month before. And I was in management training, and they said, hey, Jim, sit down. And Mr. Edmondson said, it's the restaurant. You know, I saw their faith in me. And I said, yes. So faith leads to action. What's that next one? Faith leads. You get to become good at what you do because people have faith in you. And that faith leads to action. Durrell Dallas called me up about June of that year and said, hey, I want you to come out to Timmy Plaza and be my night manager. So I said, sure. What happened? He said, I'm going to Timmy Plaza. I did not like it. So by August, I called Mr. Edmondson and said, hey, Mr. Edmondson, can I come back? He said, sure, come on, Jim. And he gave me a bigger restaurant to manage. All because I went and established their trust in me as a night auditor. And they had faith in me, and they gave me a chance to do something. I got to come back. So the next one says, actions lead to change. Now this is key, because this is the difference between a manager and it says, you can implement changes people put on you, or you can make the changes. Most companies want managers who follow the rules. Some companies don't. So let me explain it. I went to work for a bakery, And wait, I know your asses were getting tired. So everybody stand up, stretch your ass. Okay. Ah, damn, that feels better. And then wake some of you up too. I know this is boring. Stand up. Take some load off that ass, boy. Sit down. All right. And then this old guy back there, and he was 4,200. This is a bakery. And it was not a bakery like a corner bakery. It was an industrial style bakery. It made 4,200 dozen rolls an hour. You know. It was a manufacturing plant. And in the back where they did pan the road was this guy named Bill. And Bill had been in Marina, and all he did was stand back there. And they had 4 or 5 people turning their trays around and everything. He never said anything. He never did anything. He was just listening to that machine. From back here back, he didn't have no teeth. Bill didn't have no teeth. But Bill was a pretty good guy. I went back there and talked to him. He was earning a living, guys. He probably, when they closed the plant, he was still standing back there listening to that machine, right? So, he was what I call what's it say? A caretaker. He was just back there taking care of it, just kind of listening. And when I think of a caretaker, what do you think of? What do you think when you say caretaker? Huh? You got it! A graveyard. And I thought to myself, I said, man, that's what a caretaker is. He goes in there, the place is dead, but he keeps the edges nice, he keeps the flowers, keeps the urns upright, repairs all the broken tombstones. He's a caretaker. And that's what they pay him for, right? And I thought, man, I'd be terrible as a caretaker. Because I'd say, I'd put the lights up out there. So that people work, late hours can come visit their relatives, all night, right? And then on the warm day, I'm going to have a fair, come out there, ride the Ferris wheel, that kind of stuff. See, I would never make it as a caretaker manager. I'm just not going to stand back there and listen to stuff. Now, they may not be a leader, but I have a tendency, leaders are just that way, right? They ain't going to be caretaker. What else? Innovation. You see that where it says, the first step to leadership is to take a chance. When I went to the first, as a business office manager, I went to West Block, it was a ghost town. Most of the street was caved-in buildings. Well, I didn't know that. And we sold appliances in the office. In a ghost town, guys. Literally. And so I'm going through the guy's desk, the previous manager, and it says, congratulations on your great sales in sold appliances last year. You sold $47,000 worth of appliances. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Nichols. The first campaign we had, we sold $45,000. We do 2 campaigns a year for 8 weeks. The first campaign out of those accounts, we sold $45,000 worth of appliances, and I sold nothing. My employees sold. I read a book, Zig Ziglar's book, Closing the Sale. Because see, I had sold for Fortune 500 before as a territory manager with Eco Lab. You've probably seen their trucks. I had to get my selling mode back. The first year there, out of that ghost town, we sold $99,968 worth of appliances. Why do I remember that figure? Because in the Woods family, if I'd have sold 100,000, I would have got the gold jacket. I missed it by $32. Yeah, $32. Now the jacket wasn't worth the crap. It was just being able to be called up there, and being recognized, right? Guess what we sold $213,000 worth of licenses. Readers are leaders. You don't have to experience. Experience is the most costly thing you can do. You're going to learn that in this book. All right. Innovation. Because I innovated a sales campaign and marketing approach. There's another thing that says innovation leads to success, right? In fact, when I was with the fire company, I was told to come down here and start a new department. And I had 7 employees. And we had a new accounting, new system that computers in the trucks and all that stuff. Very, very, that's what this thing. So, anyway, we rock on, and the first training was terrible. We trained our employees, and I went to corporate, and it was like y'all, pass over the sleep, pass over the clean with a down machine, all that. It just what was the crap? So they start Arms 2 training. And so I go to I'm on the training team, and I go to these other divisions, and I watch. The corporate's doing the training. And so they get out. After they got out, it took us an hour and a half to get the guys locked on. Then they had me riding with somebody because they knew the training wasn't worth the crap. So they had me and all these people riding with every line. So it comes to mind, and I go back and I get the form files, and I go around and say, guys, I think we can do a better job of this. I've written this manual. They had him a flow chart for line. An engineering flow chart for a guy, the only reason he got out of high school was he took ag for 4 years. A flow chart? Shit. So I came back and I wrote a manual like that thing. Step by step how to do each order. And so I showed the form of the manual and I said, we can train these guys. What do you think? Yeah. So the employees train the employees. My employees made dummy orders, sent to the terminal, they completed them. And so instead of having 8 hours of classes, guess how long the classes were when it came to our division? 4 hours. Guess what the guys were doing before they came to class? Working orders. And my employees did it, not me. My employees were leaders. My employees were willing to take a chance. So I'm going home the Monday before we start this, and my boss in Birmingham called and said, hey Jim, are you sure this is going to work? I said, Kyle, I know it's going to work. He said, well, they're coming down, and if it don't work Monday, they're going to jerk out for Monday. I think I slept through that weekend, guys. So anyway, needless to say it worked. Right? I got a chance because I had built trust. My boss had faith in me. That's the same boss that I had to sell the idea of this. So, there they sat back there watching me put the program on. After the program, one of the guys came up from corporate. He was charged out quick part of it. And he said, Jim, I said, how did it work, Paul? He said, well, Jim, it was pretty good. But Jim, you don't understand. I said, well, what? He said, we were going to have a big celebration. You were the last division. And we were going to have a big celebration. And you spoiled it. You think I cared whether they had a celebration or not? My point was to train that guy out there in that truck to be able to do his job. It wasn't about me. It was about the guy in the truck. This program is not about me. It's about you. You're the guy in the truck. You're the guy that's going to be driving your life. Not me. You are. And so that's what this program is about. To teach you how to drive a truck. What destroys trust? What does it say? What? That's a PC. What's the next thing to say down there? For fear makes us lie, right? Dad's just gonna get on that ass, right? Well, I don't know what happened, Dad. I don't know. Somebody backed into that car. Embarrassment. You don't want to admit your dummies, right? Don't want to appear stupid. How I lost my job with Edmonds. The guy who had made me the restaurant manager south, the restaurant manager downtown, we're going to talk about this, and gave me another chance. And we went through a depression in 1973, an oil embargo, and the motel I'm doing, I was general manager. We'll talk about that in a minute. When he came down, and he said, "You and Perry Smith are the worst deals I've ever made. And I ought to break your plate." And he said some other Jones words. Well, I was scared, right? And we went down to the lounge, and he ordered an open-faced roast beef sandwich. Any of y'all ever had an open-faced roast beef sandwich? You serve it on toast points, kind of. You know, toast. Not in Arkansas, they don't. They serve it on hamburger buns. So he was a self-made man. He was a millionaire. Started out with a filling station, and I went with him when he got a $20 million deal to build 5 motels. I sat there at Prudential with him. And you know what this dumb son of a bitch said? Excuse me. You'll have to flip that. He said, "Jim, why this on hamburger bun?" Guess what I said? The bread man didn't come today. Now, I might have been fired anyhow, but the next day I was fired. We had some things happen last year in the chapter, and I interviewed everybody. The guy that they chose to be interim president did not lie about it. And they chose Clark Hank to be interim president. They chose. Telling the truth has consequences. Telling a lie doesn't work. What does it say here? That's the point. Truth. Tell your tale so tall and high, but truth is bigger than any lie. For whom can dream or by any act find deeds so great as actual fact? That's one of my favorite quotes. I've had to learn this the hard way, guys. What's this say? Leaders, get out of the boat. We're going to back it up. In the 24th chapter, 14th chapter of Matthew, I don't know if y'all know. Do you remember Peter getting out of the boat and walking on water? Y'all know that's what this is. That chapter, right? Peter getting out of the boat, walking on water. I read that as a little boy, and about, I guess, a couple months ago, I went back and read it again. And it hit me. It said, Peter asked Jesus, "Is that you, Lord?" And he said, and Jesus said, "Yes." And he said, "If you tell me to come, I'm ready." And he said, "Okay." So Peter starts getting out of the boat. And I can just see it now. What about those others who were headed in the boat? Peter starts getting out of the boat, and he's going to walk on water. And the other disciples don't want him to get out of the boat. Man, that's dangerous. Peter, you're sick. You'll die. You can't do it. You can't do it, Peter. And if you do, it's going to make us look like a bunch of dumbasses. Don't do it. Traditionally, human beings don't do this, Peter. Did Peter listen to it? No, he got his ass out on that water, didn't he? And he's walking, and they're yelling at him. And Peter starts losing faith because he's listening to those other gooberheads that don't care whether he bows So Peter starts sinking because of distractions. And he reaches out and he grabs him. He gets helped up, right? Guess what? When my boss called, I reached out and I grabbed him. I said, Kyle, it will work, buddy. And he listened to me and let me do it, didn't he? So Peter walked on water, so he comes back and he said, and I think Jesus said this to the boat. And I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about this as leadership training, guys. And Jesus looked at those little kids in the boat and he said what? What did he call them? He said, "Oh ye of little faith." Oh ye of little faith, what we've been talking about tonight. Faith in yourself. Faith to get out of the boat, to be different, to break traditions, to say, this ain't the way we're going. And there's people here that will help you. We've called it righteous. We're called the general fraternity. We don't want to be the same old run-of-the-mill fraternity. Right? I just realized the relationship, and I told you that when people have faith in you, you get to make the choice. You get to make the choice. When they really have faith in you and they trust you, and you've done them a good job. So, I'm at the Stafford down there. Mr. Edmondson comes up to me, and he said, Kim, you can go to the Ramada in South, where I was a restaurant manager and night off, because I knew everybody down there. Or, I've got a new motel in Birmingham that you can go to. Mr. Edmondson, I want to learn as much as I can about it, as much as I can. I want to open up that motel. Okay, Jimbo, you going up there. Earl, who I trained in my place as a night auditor and who they got, Earl is going to manage Ramada in South. Earl didn't get a choice. He didn't go to Earl and say, Earl, I was the one that got the choice to go up that open that motel. I look back on that decision. I could have said, yeah, let me get back in the boat. I'll go down there, everybody knows me. No big challenge. I just walk in and take over. So I decided to go up there. It was nasty, it was messy, it was, God, 200 rooms, 300 seat banquet facility, 130 seat lounge, 165 seat restaurant. Trailers coming in every day, people want jobs, vendors want it. One Friday afternoon, I said, I lost it, guys. I just lost it. I mean, here I am, 24 years old, a little over, less than 2 years out of college, and I've got this responsibility. And so I went home, I said, Emily, don't speak to me, man. I don't know what's happening. I was floating, you know. I went to bed, and I stayed in bed. I got up Monday, and I never looked back. I was at 2 motels. But the point is this. When people have faith in you, you get to make the choices. When people don't have faith in you, you don't get to make the choices. In 1999, I told you I came back here, right? Came back here. Let's see. I had managed that motel. I had opened another one in Bossier City, Louisiana. The Ramada Express in Birmingham went bankrupt. I had managed that as a general manager. I had worked in that stinking bakery. I had worked for a Fortune 500 company as a territory manager. When I left, on my own board, by the way, I was on the upgrade for a district management job. I came to work for the power company, took a big cut as a junior accountant. 2 years later, I was assistant county manager. 2 years later, I was a district county manager. 2 years later, I was a business office manager. 2 years later, I was a business office manager largely. And then I was assistant business office manager largely. And then I came down here in 99 to open up this. And I knew how to hire people and set up an organization. Why? Because I stepped out of the boat in 1973, and went up there, and I knew how to hire people, how to set up an organization. And And so when I came down here to create what we never had before, I already knew how to do it, didn't I? Because I stepped out the stinking boat and I set it up. And we got people from Georgia came in and said, hey, we want to know what you're doing. Seems like you're doing pretty good. And I said, well, that's another story, but I'll tell you about that. Life is different because when I was 25 years old, I made a different decision. Now, Peter was really not Peter, was he? What was his real name? Come on, I got him on the last page here. A leader becomes a peddler, a rock. A rock. Peter was named Simon. And they named him Simon Peter. But he was really peddler, which meant rock. And he said, on this rock I will build my church, right? I will build more than they. Because Peter stepped out of the boat. Tell you a joke. There were 3 preachers in a boat. There was a Methodist preacher in a little small town, and they was out on this little river. And each preacher had just come to town. So they're out fishing, and they get to know each other. And the Baptist preacher says, I believe I can walk on water. Well, he steps out and he goes, he's all the way to the bank, man. Boom, 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 boom. And the Methodist preacher, he sits there a little bit, and he says, I believe I can walk on water. Boom, 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 took off. Well, the priest, he didn't want me outdone. So he said, I think I can too. Stepped out, shoom. Got back in the boat, stepped out, shoom. Baptist preacher turned to the Methodist preacher and said, I think you ought to tell me when the lock's off. Okay, fellas. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you not going to sleep. Because it's been tough to sit through this, hasn't it? No? Okay. I want you to bring the books back with you. I want you to go in there. I want you to Google Gefford. I want you to look at him. I want you to get that insight, management insight thing on app. It's great. It's eat up the leadership articles. You are the guys that are the future of our chapter. You know that? I do. I've sat where you are. So I know that. Thank God I'm a beta, guys, and thank you for